The galaxy knew humanity as explorers. The Arxer would remember them as something far worse. The Daggerfall, a Terran survey vessel, drifted into the quiet orbit of a Venlil outpost, burned black against the stars. No life signs, no movement, just silence. Commander Brax's boots crunched over scorched ground as his team moved through the ruins. Plasma scoring, severed limbs, deep gouges in the ferrocrete. It wasn't war. It was slaughter. The local wildlife hadn't done this. Something designed had. Their scans picked up trace DNA, Arxur. The species was new in the galactic logs, barely understood, but humanity had studied them. Engineered apex predators, bred for domination, crafted for fear. And now, they'd made a mistake. They'd hunted humans. Survivors were found in a subterranean vault, barely alive. Venlil civilians clinging to life, their eyes glassy with trauma. One word echoed from their lips: feeding grounds. They'd been kept alive, watched, catalogued, fed to hatchlings. Brax's team broadcast a wideband distress call, but not for rescue, for vengeance. By the time the fleet arrived, the Arxur were gone. But their trail wasn't cold. Human analysts decrypted Arxur bioscans and realized their weakness wasn't technological, it was behavioral. Their entire strategy relied on superiority, on prey that ran. Humans didn't run. 6 weeks later, Project Talon was greenlit. No uniforms, no insignia, no rules. Just vengeance. A covert strike team was dropped onto the Arxur breeding world of Gorathul, a planet never touched by war. Hidden beneath volcanic crust, it was filled with incubation chambers, hatchery clusters, and genetic archives. The team didn't come with guns. They came with monsters. Spliced from Earth's worst nightmares, bioengineered hybrids of Terran apex predators. Starving, enraged, laced with retroviruses that rewrote Arxur biology on contact. The Arxur screamed, not in fury, not in dominance, but in fear. For the first time in their species' history, they were hunted. Thermal cameras caught the chaos, pack-hunting panthers tearing through corridors, acid-spitting arachnids cornering hatchlings, and worst of all, laughter. Human laughter echoing in the dark as Arxur scrambled like prey. Within a day, the planet was quarantined by the Arxur themselves. The Arxur High Command opened negotiations, not with demands, with pleas. They offered borders, technology, even reparations. But humanity didn't celebrate. Not truly. Because in breaking the Arxur, something else had awakened. The bioweapons had worked. Too well. Terran scientists called them adaptive phage beasts. They didn't just kill Arxur. They learned from them. The final transmission from Gorathul was a blur of shadows, talons, and a voice. Half human, half something else. Whispering, "Prey evolves." Now the galaxy watches humanity with a new kind of fear. Not because they won, but because they enjoyed it. In trying to make prey fear them, the Arxur forgot one thing. Some prey bites back. And when they do, they never stop.